Alright, so this is where the water would build up, and the bottom of this tray would be frozen in the back, and the water would drip out on the corners. So mostly this corner because it was a little bit unlevel, but let me just this whole back panel, all these have to come out, and the back panel has to come out. And hello everyone, today I'm doing a video on this LG fridge. I don't have the exact number, but it has the two French doors and then a freezer at the bottom. Now what I run into is you always get water on the bottom drawer and it freezes. And I don't know exact cause of this, but I read the manual, and I took all the shelves out, as you could tell, and the center tray has screws, so it has 1, 2, and there's another one. There's 3 screws in total, and you have to take the side track out. I didn't take this one out, but you have to take the side track out, and this whole coil here was frozen, and there was a sheet of ice in the bottom over here. So I just want to do a quick video for people that want to do it themselves. Just take it all apart, let it defrost, shut the fridge off, and there's a fan over here on top, and there's a fan over here as well, but it's all built into this one unit. And so what I did was I just pour hot water into this little drainage hole, and there's ice in there, so it's completely frozen. And what I'm doing is just defrosting that runoff. So if there's moisture, it's supposed to run off into a tray and then somehow circulated, and and the water evaporates. So we've been having this problem for about a month. Finally, I decided to tackle it, and I use a sponge and just I fill this little area with water, and then let it cool off, and just use the sponge to get the water out, and then just keep this area warm just to clear this little hole. When I first put it in, the ice was up. Actually, this whole thing was iced over. So just a little simple solution. I kind of looked it up in the manual, and it was plugged. So that's what I'm doing here, and just letting people know that it's actually a pretty simple thing to do, is to take this back part apart and defrost that drainage holes. And you know, when it's defrosted, then all the water in here goes down into the pan below, but then I'll just circulate. So unplug the fridge, take safety precautions, and read the manual, and I'll show you. So so this is the part. You have this LED light with a fan, and behind this is just foam, and you have another fan. So pretty simple to take off. And the screws there's a little tray, there's this little metal piece to set the trays in, and screw here, and another screw up there. Pretty simple process, but it's one of those things. My floors are starting to buckle a little bit on the corner, so just gonna have to be more careful. Anyways, if you have any questions, I'll be done with this tonight, and yeah, just leave a comment and I'll respond as soon as I can. Alright, so I finally broke through, and what I have is this turkey basin, and I put a straw to it. At first the ice was like right at the edge over here. This was filled with ice. And then it was over here, and now I could go all the way down. So, and even if I pour water down, straight down. So, now all you have to do is clean up, put it together. This type of contraption actually works because you could move the water around by just moving the water up and down. It will circulate it, and you get that warm water. Keep getting warm water from the sink and pour it down, then circulate it, and that's the process.